It's your NBL Canada post-game recap.
Vince Williams here at Scotiabank Centre in the NBLC post-game performer with the Halifax Hurricanes first year guard off the bench, Antoine Mason. Antoine, outstanding game by yourself, 20 points, 7 rebounds. In your first 3 games, you've been Mike Leslie's go-to guy in the reserve role. Speak a little bit about what it's like to play in this league and play for Coach Leslie.
This league is tough. I like it. It's every night you got to prepare and grind out games. And coming off the bench is something new to me, but I'm adjusting to it and just learn how to pick my pieces and when to attack and when to run the offense. So I've been talking to Coach Mike. We spend time on the court, off the court, just figuring out different things.
Now it looks like you're relishing that role. I mean, you're coming off the bench, you're providing a spark defensively and offensively. You've been outstanding. Mm-hmm. Your field goal percentage has pretty much been up there amongst the league leaders after 3 games. You're getting it done, finishing towards on contact towards the rim. Is that part of your game? What's the biggest part of your game that we're going to see throughout the season?
Just getting to the hole and getting fouled a lot. I like to attack the defense, put pressure on them. And this summer I've been working out with a couple of people like Nate Brown, Ken Caruco, and just been working on my shot, 1 and 2, just decision making off of ball screens. So, I see the progression and I'm thankful for them.
Getting a little bit into the game, when you checked into the game, what was your mindset coming off the bench?
We was down, just bring energy. It's a game of runs. So they made their run. They threw a great first punch, and we just had to get into some type of rhythm, try to break their defense down, and then once we figured it out, we just had to just keep it going.
Now, for all the folks out there, your last name is Mason, and it's surmountable to, you have a very famous dad in the National Basketball Association, Anthony Mason, who played for the Knickerbockers. Mm-hmm. Speak about the relationship between you and your dad.
It was more than just a father and son relationship. We was best friends. I used to talk to him 3-4 times out of the day for hours about anything. It could have been sports, how my day is going, school. We just talked nonstop. And then in the summer, and he used to come to my games anytime we could. We just worked out. We grinded out. And he used to push me to my limit and just made me tougher and mentally tough. That in situations like this, going down, you got to be strong. You got to remember the basics and just fight through certain things. So me and him, we were the closest thing you could imagine.
Now, this type of league is a springboard for bigger and better things. Mm-hmm. This is a development league, and I would imagine that your dad would be pretty happy and that you're able to play at a professional level, looking and trying to shoot for your dreams and your goals. Ultimately, as a young man playing basketball, it's your dream to play in the National Basketball Association. So what would he say right now if he had a chance to speak to you about your development?
Well, 1, he would get on me with my free throws tonight because he was my hardest critic, but he would just tell me, just think about it, watch the film, look at the things that you did well and correct the things that you did bad. And next game, just correct that and things will start flowing better.
Thanks for this, Antoine.
Thank you.
That's Antoine Mason, the top performer tonight for the Halifax Hurricanes as they were able to beat the Island Storm. I'm Vince Williams for the National Basketball League of Canada.